What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Legion of Nerds. I'm Chuck.
I'm Brandy.
I'm Brian.
Tonight, we're going to talk about some Stephen King movies. We're going to start a new little slot in our playlist. We're going to go back through all the Stephen King adaptation movies, have us a discussion. And we do mean all, maybe not the TV movies. We hadn't quite decided on that, but all the theatrical releases for sure. Tonight is going to be The Shining.
Number 2.
That's right. We already recorded Carrie, and we'll drop it. Had some technical issues, so we're working on it. But tonight is The Shining. If you like what we do, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment, leave all the comments. I know there's got to be some Stephen King fans out there watching.
Oh, you know there is.
If there's anyone that y'all would like us to do next, tell us, because we will.
Otherwise, we're just going to go in release order.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
That is the plan.
Yes.
But we will skip and hop for certain ones.
Yes. This is... Man, it's so hard. This is probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite. I mean, Shawshank's probably up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stand By Me is real good, too.
Still my favorite kid movie.
Yeah. But Shining, man, like we were just talking about when she comes out and finds it's just Jack Nicholson for 30 minutes, a tour de force of Jack Nicholson like you've never seen him.
Insane.
You know? Yes.
And
it's all his movie.
Yeah, I still say that if it wasn't for Jack, The Shining wouldn't have been
what it was.
Yeah.
Yes. What it is.
Yes. Because Jack made that movie. He did that. All the facial expressions, the eyebrows, the smile, it's just...
Right. The acting was great for me. There ain't a huge cast anyway.
Nope.
So, I mean, when the movie starts, the little kid seems kind of stiff and everything, but it seems as it goes, he gets more comfortable in the role. And as it gets,
I think a lot of it is he also didn't understand.
Oh, yeah. What was really going on?
Until he met old Dick Hallerman.
Yeah.
Scatman.
Oh, Scatman. Scatman Carruthers. I love Scatman. He's one of my favorite characters in this movie, too.
Yeah.
Really. We can start from the beginning. Like, when it first shows the Overlook and he goes into for the interview, and you tell something's weird, and then you find out that in 70, the Grady dude that killed his wife and kids or whatever.
His 2 daughters.
That's right.
You get the creepy sisters.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's how you get the twins.
Yeah.
Is it, though? Are those twins? Those his kids?
I think they were supposed to be.
You think so?
Well, maybe not, because one was 8 and one was 10.
That's right, and they're twins.
That's creepy right there. Just think about that alone.
Yes.
But it is possible.
I think they're just another set of
spirits.
Girls that got killed in the hotel by their dad with an axe.
Possibility.
I don't know. I could think of more efficient ways.
Oh yeah, but if you look back on it, it's the axe.
Yes.
The axe.
It all revolves around the axe.
Yes.
Every heinous murder revolved around the axe.
Right. Like in
deals were made with the devil.
Yes.
Yes.
The deals were made. Y'all think the hotel is alive, or do you think the spirits just run it?
I think the whole.
I think the hotel's alive.
Yeah, and don't.
It was
and
built on an Indian burial ground. Like you
Let's
have all
end.
that on top.
Like let's end our discussion at The Shining and forget about what Dr. Sleep shows us, and let's just talk about The Shining, because the Dr. Sleep goes back.
Yeah.
To Overlook, and you learn a little bit more because Danny has already figured it out.
Yep.
But yeah, let's just stick with The Shining, because we'll get to Dr. Sleep.
Oh yeah,
it's coming.
But no, I've always believed that the hotel was a portal of some sort, because when he walked in, it's just like everybody was just like, "Oh, I gotta get out of here! It's time to get out of here quick!" Everybody seemed like they were rush. Nobody knew the big storm was coming. So
They knew they didn't want to be stormed in, iced in over the winter, though.
Yes.
In the hotel.
because they already know, because knowing having a hotel like that, you know dang well throughout the regular year that place be crawling.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge through the season when it's open. Yeah, it's huge.
So there can't be nothing. There has to have been other documented sightings. There had to have been. So yeah, on that aspect, that whole hotel is just a vibrating space of a portal of something leading somewhere. I mean, it could be a portal to hell.
Right.
I mean, or just.
And it's been forever. It's been going on since.
Yeah. 1921.
Before then.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Well,
because the Grady dude that he met in the bathroom, right? He thinks he's the Grady dude that killed the wife and 2 kids that he was told about. But I think that he's another Grady from like in the past before him that did the same thing, that killed his wife and kids. You know what I mean? Like, he may be the dad of the twins.
This time it'll be Jack Torrance. Next time it'll be Delbert Grady.
Right. Like Jack.
Yeah.
Jack's there forever now.
Well, it's like the bathroom scene. They both were like, "You've always been the caretaker."
Yes.
It's like.
Okay. So is that like once you die, it just becomes like a stop in time? Like, I still want to know how that worked. Like we discussed it earlier.
Yeah.
Like you brought up a good point, but for me, it's like you die, and once you die, it's like you were there forever. Once you die, like before you died, or before you came along to the hotel and it got its claws in you, like you were not. But once it gets its claws in you, and you die, then forever you were at the hotel. You know what I mean? Like, time is not linear in that hotel. It's just time. And once you become part of that system, you're always there from beginning to end.
See, that puts in another concept again of what I was talking about, to where how even though you die there, you're always connected there. So so who's to say that somebody doesn't get reincarnated? Like you said, Jack and the Grady dude, one gets reincarnated, brings the family back, then they swap out. It might work that way too.
Right.
So there's all kinds of neat little.
Right.
Because that's the good thing about The Shining, though. It's one of those. Just when did Jack go crazy?
He was never sane. Or at least I don't think he was.
I don't think he was either.
Like, I don't think he was completely sane.
He was talking about how he was looking for isolation, and isolation would be no problem for him. And I don't know about you, but any sane person would actually think on that for a minute.
But he was also in a 5-month detox.
Yes, that's what it was supposed to be part.
And one of the hardest things to detox from is alcoholism.
Yes. And if you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere with no alcohol, it'd probably be the best for you.
Like I said again, it's one of those, when did Jack actually go insane?
I think I don't think he was right from the beginning. Like, he may have been able to live his life just fine if he'd have never set foot in that hotel.
Yep.
Like, but I still don't think he was, like, and the hotel knew it.
The hotel just took advantage of it.
That's right.
Hello, Lloyd.
That's right. You mine.
Lloyd's the devil.
That was the bargain. Like, to this day, I still always say that was the bargain.
Yeah.
When he made it, and when he said it, give my soul for just a tall glass of beer.
That's right.
But I'll give you a bourbon instead, buddy.
That's right.
Let's
Okay.
get you drunk.
So, was he really getting drunk?
No.
Mentally, he was.
When he entered into that room, did he like go into that time portal I be talking about, and that it's always open with all those people? Like, so maybe there is alcohol there.
But on that same one, when he walked in, it was just him.
But was it?
And then
The first time when he went back to the party,
that's when everybody was there. But my thing is, when he went in for the first time and he looked around, there was no alcohol. Wow.
After he said, "I'd sell my soul." That's why I said somebody made a deal with the devil.
Yeah. Or some kind of something.
Some kind of entity.
Something or another, for sure.
Well, what's your favorite part of the movie? Or do you have a favorite part?
To be honest, it would probably have to be when Danny's getting ice cream with Scatman.
Yeah. When they're talking about the shining,
Yes.
pretty much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is a good
ice
scene.
cream?
That's right.
No, I don't like ice cream. Leave me alone, you creepy bastard.
Give me some
If
scat.
he wants ice cream without ever saying a word.
Yeah.
That's right.
Man, there's so many in that movie. So many, but still, yeah, one of my favorite parts is though the bar scene where he sits down and hey Lloyd.
That's right.
It's like, oh, you're there. What's going on, buddy?
That's right.
Like that's still one of my favorite ones because that's when, in my opinion, that's when it starts going downhill fast.
Right.
Fast for him.
Oh,
But
yes.
again, like I said, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, it is like the whole movie.
The big wheel going through the hallway. You talked about
Yeah.
that, where he's doing the circle and they're never the same thing. Yep, the carpets.
We didn't discuss either that. We talked about up until the point that Grady lets him out of the walk-in.
Yeah.
that
I think he's just crazy.
He easily could have just all been in his head, right? But when Grady lets him out of the cooler, right, and he comes out, like the room's not the same as it was when he went in.
No.
Like it's so weird. Like this whole movie's weird like that if you pay attention. Like you on the 3-wheel made me think of it because he makes them forward. He keeps making lefts and he never comes back to the same room. Like.
But that movie was story told pretty well, I have to say.
Yeah, Kubrick did great.
Yeah.
I understand why Stephen King wouldn't like it. Like, because it's not his story and he wouldn't change a bunch of stuff because the maze ain't in the book and like the hotel actually kills Jack. Like, and like I know you could probably say the hotel killed him in the movie too, but I mean like physically kills him in the book.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't stay outside and freeze in the elements.
No, they kill him. Like, he hits him with a mallet or some shit. I don't remember exactly. I'm going to have to go read the book now.
Yeah.
Got me all excited. Like, because my favorite part of the movie is when Shelley Duvall comes down with the bat, finds it. That speech that Jack, you can just tell that he's lost it. And as he keeps talking, it's more and more leaving him. Like, he's just gone.
We're done. Play makes Jack a dull boy.
That's right. And and the rest of the movie up until he's freezing.
Yep.
Like that whole stretch of movie, 30 minutes or whatever it is, 20 minutes, he's running around after him. Like that's my favorite part.
Spiral into insanity. Just we gotta kill.
Like I want to sit
Jack
on. I've seen it so many.
In that whole is fantastic.
Yes.
Shelley Duvall really bothers me because she don't know how to swing a bat.
She's a mom.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
It's a fly. Get away.
Mom or not. She went through some shit on that set, though, y'all. I don't know if y'all have heard the stories or not.
I haven't.
But I don't know if I really want to talk about it, to be honest.
We
But
can discuss it after the video.
Kubrick, made her do shot over and shot, which Kubrick's like that anyway. He'll do 100 shots. That's just who he is. But made her do these shots over and over and over, and made
To
her
the point she
so
mentally
uncomfortable. Broke. Yes, and a lot of those scenes where she's it was real, because he had pushed her to that point.
He was trying to get that from her.
And since we've heard, and everybody talks bad, I wasn't there, so I don't know what really happened. We only go by what was told.
Yep.
And some filmmakers work like that. And to be honest, Kubrick's been known to be an ass through his whole career. So if you sign up to do a Kubrick movie, you may get fucked with.
Yep. Well, certain directors push for that. They want that realism as real as they can possibly get it.
Right.
I mean, what was that one? One example. I wanted to say it was a Halloween movie. I wanted to say it was the. But they had literally put the cage to where he was swinging the knife, and to where it was like literally like this far from their faces.
Right.
Because he was wanting that realism, and
Right.
they're all like, "Oh shit."
Right. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, "Come on, quit, stop, no."
But, man, think about it though. How they Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like the crazy stuff they went through doing those movies. Like,
The Abyss.
oh man, yeah, we watched The Abyss today. Man, yeah, when read on the Ed Harris about drowning and punching James Cameron and all that. Yeah. But,
Leading lady having a mental breakdown on her way home.
yes. James Cameron's one of those expect perfection.
Yes.
There's a reason why his movies are what they are.
And that's why he's the way he is.
That's right. I've heard so many stories from the sets of James, not horror stories, but just stories where we're doing this.
Yeah.
Keeping it in line.
Yeah.
It's time.
This is how it is, and this is how I want it, and this is how we're going to do it.
That's right.
Pretty much. Until we're going to do it this way until I get my desired one I want out of it.
I've heard Kubrick's the same way. He's a perfectionist, and there's a reason why his movies are so beloved, and they're great because they are. And this movie is one of the examples, the perfect paying attention to the details,
Yes.
like the colors used and how everything matches, and
How
the music just seemed to match with the colors.
how
And
transitioning from one room to another, not only does the color palette change, but the lighting changes
Yes.
as well.
Yes. Goes from light
yes.
to dark, or, yeah.
he knew how to make a movie, like, and make it like visual, not just having you have to deal with people.
You're
Like,
also visually uncomfortable as
the
well.
background,
Yes.
all that. Yes,
The carpets.
Yes,
Man, I love them carpets.
I ain't gonna lie. If I could come across some of them, I probably would pick me up a couple of them carpets.
That purple and green one
Yes.
in room 320 or no,
237.
237.
Yes.
Forgive me, y'all.
Oh,
Swap
you-
some numbers around.
That'd be pretty sweet to walk in and be like, look at that. Yeah.
that's right.
Makes me think of laser tag. Carpet.
What you expect? It was the 70s.
Yeah. Very vibrant. But on that same one, the bathroom coloring, that looks like something you'd see nowadays.
Yeah. Well, bathrooms are.
Oh, that bright orange.
Oh, he's talking about the party bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, the party bathroom, my bad. Yeah, the party bathroom, that was bright colored. That was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can walk into any bar and see that nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, that bathroom was assaulting to the eyes. I wouldn't even go in there. Not if
The
I'd
whole
been
movie
drinking.
is,
Yes.
and it's set up like that. That's why there's squares and like they're crazy angles.
All
and-
kinds of weird angles and shapes, and that's the whole thing. It's just
and
made to
following
make you feel
Danny
uncomfortable.
around, like that camera pan following him around
on the three wheel.
three-wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to. And the sound where he's like,
Yeah, the plastic tires on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
man, it's so uncomfortable. And then it even starts out so dun 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 dun. That's right. It's just, and it from the beginning, he wants you to be uncomfortable.
Yes.
He just
It's an assault.
yes,
On the
he,
senses.
He don't want you to sit still and be comfortable at all. Like,
Always.
just straight up uncomfortable. He don't want you to be comfortable at all. He wants you to hate this movie, and I love it.
But that's what brings it.
I mean, not hate the movie, but hate the
The presence of just like, ugh.
how he makes
Yeah.
you feel.
The beginning of it. Like, at the very beginning, you're not really uncomfortable. You're not until Danny starts talking through Toby.
Oh, the music
Yes.
takes
yes.
me off, like the dun dun,
Yes.
because you're just like, what's going on? Already, we just started. Like,
Yeah. It gives
that
you
boss
that
music through the whole movie.
Yes.
like, straight. That's the best way to put it.
It
like,
is.
Yeah, because
Just because the overlook's the boss.
Yeah. Because it starts open, y'all like, oh, we gonna get something right off the bat, and it's just no, we're just gonna cruise and look at some scenery, and follow this yellow bug up a mountain.
That's right.
For a while, making this bomb.
25 miles. That little highway that always gets snowed in, and costs too much to keep it.
Yep. They said 20 plus feet of snow on that. Man,
yes.
That would suck.
Yes. 20 feet of snow at least on 25 miles, and trying to keep it clear.
You ain't plowing, you digging.
Yeah.
You tunneling.
That's why Scatman just went in and got one of them snow cats or whatever.
Oh, that don't run on gas?
Yeah, I don't know. It may run on gas.
Apparently not. She hopped right in and left.
But they may have still had gas in it.
But he traveled like how far?
I mean, they had extra gas. I'm sure dude hooked him up with some extra gas.
But still, yeah, it's just one of those ha-has.
I got you. There was a variety of non-original tracks by different composers. Wendy Carlos and Rachel Elkins composed the opening theme, which is based on the medieval hymn Dies Irae, and inspired by Hector Berlioz's use of the theme in Symphonie Fantastique. Carlos is also known as a pioneer of electronic music, which she used to create a sense of foreboding and mystery in the opening scene. Yeah, so wasn't one composer.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they sampled
I like that.
other music and tweaked it to their own.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's why it's all fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because they took real music and then just twisted it into some crazy stuff.
So we know what it's supposed to sound like, and this is not what it's supposed to sound like.
Right.
But it is for this movie.
Yeah. Gotta love it.
Right. This is probably my favorite Jack Nicholson performance. Behind, oh man, The Joker, and then As Good as It Gets, then The Departed. I know most people would put The Departed up higher, but
You probably don't care for it, but I liked him in Anger Management.
yeah, I'm not a huge Adam Sandler fan, but he did do great. I mean, it was him. It was his part. Like, I couldn't see anybody else playing that part.
Still a big fan of the Witches of Eastwick.
I'm a huge fan. George Miller.
Yeah. That whole movie was just, and when he comes out and starts getting
Yes.
in the end where they start doing the cherry pits and the and he's all, that was like, what? Okay. That was another good movie. But anything that allows him pretty much to just bring out his personality into a character, and it's like,
okay, that's right.
I eat breakfast 300 yards from 4,000 Cubans who are trained to kill me, so don't think for 1 second that you can come down here, flash a badge, and make me nervous.
He's one of them actors, man. Just you give him a role and he's gonna smash it.
Whatever. Yes, I agree completely. No matter what he's doing, everything. I love Jack.
I love you, Jack.
That's right. That's right, Jack.
We love you, Jack.
I know he's watching. That's right.
One day.
That's right.
Never know.
Yeah, well, any final thoughts before we let it go?
If you haven't watched in a while, watch it.
If you haven't watched it at all, watch it.
Yes.
If you find somebody who hasn't seen it, better tie them down and make them watch it.
That's right. That's right. If y'all like what we do, hit that like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave us comments. Tell us if you like Stephen King movies, because we love them.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes. I've been Chuck.
I've been Brandy.
I'm Brian.
We've been the Legion of Nerds. Y'all don't have too much fun.
Later.